Welcome to the Arctic's Vanishing Ice, where we explore the alarming changes occurring in one of the world's most fragile ecosystems. As rising temperatures accelerate the decline of sea ice and the melting of permafrost, the repercussions extend far beyond the polar regions. From impacting global sea levels and disrupting established habitats to altering shipping routes and economic opportunities, the shifting Arctic landscape presents both challenges and unforeseen consequences. Join us as we delve into the intricate connections between climate change, ecology, and our planet's future. 1. Rising temperatures. The Arctic is experiencing warming at a pace that is approximately twice the global average, a phenomenon known as Arctic amplification. This rapid rise in temperatures is a significant contributor to the ongoing ice loss in the region. The warming is not just a cold statistic, it is a vivid reminder that the Earth's climate system is undergoing dramatic changes. Imagine the Arctic as a giant freezer slowly losing its chill. The implications are enormous. This warming trend affects not only the Arctic but has ripple effects across the globe. It disrupts the natural balance, leading to changes in weather patterns and affecting ecosystems far beyond the icy north. The Arctic's warming is a stark signal that the planet is in distress and calls for immediate attention. 2. Sea ice decline. Arctic sea ice has been shrinking dramatically, with summer sea ice coverage decreasing by about 13% per decade since 1979. This decline is not just a distant problem, it has immediate and far-reaching consequences. The loss of sea ice affects global climate systems, altering weather patterns and contributing to extreme weather events. Think of the sea ice as a protective blanket for the Earth, reflecting sunlight and regulating temperatures. As this blanket thins and disappears, the Earth absorbs more heat, accelerating warming. The decline in sea ice also affects local wildlife, disrupting ecosystems that have thrived for millennia. The shrinking ice is a clear indicator of the urgent need for global action to address climate change. 3. Melting permafrost. The thawing of permafrost in the Arctic is releasing significant amounts of greenhouse gases, such as methane and carbon dioxide. This process exacerbates global warming, creating a vicious cycle of warming and ice loss. Permafrost, once a stable and frozen layer, is now becoming a source of carbon emissions. As it thaws, organic matter decomposes, releasing gases that contribute to the greenhouse effect. This release is a silent but potent threat, with the potential to accelerate climate change at a pace beyond current predictions. The melting permafrost is not just a concern for scientists, it poses real risks to communities and wildlife in the Arctic and beyond. 4. Impact on global sea levels. The melting of Arctic ice, particularly from glaciers and ice sheets, contributes to rising global sea levels. This poses a significant threat to coastal communities worldwide, making them more vulnerable to flooding and erosion. The Arctic acts as a global water reservoir, and its melting ice is akin to a slowly dripping faucet, steadily increasing sea levels. As sea levels rise, they threaten to submerge low-lying areas, displacing millions of people and disrupting economies. The impact is not just a future concern, it is a present reality for many regions already experiencing the effects of rising waters. The Arctic's melting ice is a crucial factor in the ongoing challenge of managing global sea levels. 5. Loss of habitat. The decline in sea ice affects Arctic wildlife, particularly species like polar bears, seals, and walruses, which rely on ice for hunting, breeding, and resting. These animals are emblematic of the Arctic's unique ecosystem, and their survival is intricately linked to the presence of sea ice. As the ice diminishes, these species face increasing challenges in finding food and suitable habitats. The loss of ice also affects the entire food chain, from plankton to apex predators. The Arctic's wildlife is an integral part of the Earth's biodiversity, and its decline is a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all life on the planet. The loss of habitat in the Arctic is a call to action to preserve these vital ecosystems. 6. Shipping routes. The retreat of Arctic ice is opening new shipping routes, such as the Northwest Passage and Northern Sea Route. These routes offer reduced travel distances, potentially revolutionizing global trade. However, they also raise significant environmental concerns. The Arctic is a fragile environment, and increased shipping activity poses risks of oil spills, pollution, and disturbances to marine life. The lure of shorter routes must be balanced with the responsibility to protect the Arctic's delicate ecosystems. The opening of these routes is a double-edged sword, offering economic opportunities while posing environmental challenges. It underscores the need for careful management and regulation of Arctic shipping activities. 7. Economic opportunities. The melting ice exposes potential new areas for oil and gas exploration, fishing, and tourism. These activities present significant economic opportunities, but they also come with substantial environmental risks. The Arctic's resources are vast and largely untapped, making them attractive to industries seeking new frontiers. However, the exploitation of these resources must be approached with caution, as the Arctic is a sensitive and vital part of the Earth's climate system. The potential for economic gain must not overshadow the need for sustainable and responsible development. The Arctic's economic opportunities are a reminder of the delicate balance between progress and preservation. 8. Albedo effect. As ice melts, it reduces the Earth's albedo, or reflectivity, leading to further warming. This creates a feedback loop, as dark ocean water absorbs more sunlight, accelerating the melting process. The albedo effect is a powerful force in climate dynamics, amplifying the impact of ice loss. The reduction in reflectivity means that more solar energy is absorbed by the Earth's surface, increasing temperatures and further reducing ice cover. This self-reinforcing cycle is a critical factor in the rapid changes occurring in the Arctic. Understanding and addressing the albedo effect is essential for managing the impacts of climate change. 9. Ecosystem changes. The loss of ice alters the Arctic ecosystem, affecting marine life, nutrient cycles, and the timing and location of biological events, such as plankton blooms. These changes have cascading effects throughout the ecosystem, impacting species at all levels of the food chain. The Arctic is a complex and interconnected system, and the loss of ice disrupts its delicate balance. The changes in nutrient cycles affect the availability of food for marine life, leading to shifts in populations and species interactions. The Arctic's ecosystem is a vital part of the Earth's biodiversity, and its alteration has implications for global ecological stability. 10. Global weather patterns. The reduction in Arctic ice impacts global weather patterns, potentially leading to more extreme weather events. The Arctic acts as a regulator of the Earth's climate, and its changes have far-reaching effects. The loss of ice alters jet streams and disrupts weather systems worldwide. These changes can result in more frequent and severe storms, droughts, and temperature fluctuations. The Arctic's influence on global weather patterns underscores the interconnectedness of the Earth's climate system. The changes in the Arctic are not isolated, they have profound implications for weather and climate across the globe.